Hey guys, welcome to Nari Media, and today I'm going to show you a very simple automation that will save you tons of time, and it uses some logic, reasoning, and will respond to emails that come into your inbox. I'm going to be using Zapier. Now, another cool thing, if you do coaching, online consulting, or booking, or even scheduling meetings, I'm going to show you a new cool feature that Google dropped in their calendar where you can actually create calendar booking links and send through Gmail now through the calendar. So we'll start there. We'll go into Zapier. I'll show you how to create this AI agent that will respond intelligently and automate your workflows. All right, so step one, we're going to go over to Gmail. This is just an empty calendar, but what you do here is you go create. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do an appointment schedule. Now this is where you can repeat weekly. Let's say you want to do calls Monday to Friday, and your time zone, your scheduling window, how many maximum bookings you want a day, and you can also link other calendars to avoid conflicts. So for example, what it does is you can see now every day, Monday to Friday, this is just for the month of August, I have my calendar in there. What you do is you click on it, it opens the booking page, and you'll see here week by week. I think I said you can go 60 days out. I don't want to book further than that in case, something comes up. But you can see there's all the time slots that I have. I'm not doing any calls on the weekend, and 3 o'clock is my last cutoff. Then you create your own onboarding form. So you can request the website, optional if you have social media, primary goals, niche, and anything else you need to know beforehand. Because I've been getting a few inquiries and emails about one-on-one consulting and coaching, I did launch this new program. So this is why I'm setting this up, and I'm automating it all, of course, because that's what we do here at Nari Media. We save time through automations as well. Once you have this set up, if you have any questions, just drop a message below and I can run it through you, but it's pretty straightforward. You can set mandatory fields and other fields on your booking forms, and it will auto email and send a reminder before the meeting. So I think this is great update through Google. Now, what we're gonna do is head over to Zapier, zapier.com. They have here agents on the side. It's beta mode, and I have my onboarding email support agent. So what I did was I gave it pretty instructions. So I have 2 products. I'll just show you guys here really quick. So this is new, what I'm launching here at Nari Media. We have an AI marketing mastermind. So this is once a month. The first Tuesday of every month, we meet it's 2 hours. The first half hour, we deep dive into what happened in the last month with all the new AI tools, because this is for people, the busy business owners, you don't have every day like me to check the news and check all the tools and try all the new tools and what's working best for video generation, what's working best for audio, what's the best conversational AI today, what's the best large language model for coding. Like, we go through that once a month, because in a month a lot changes, and the first half hour we just go through basic general knowledge of AI updates and tech news, and then we get into live demos of the best tools that I have been using personally and finding useful, and maybe even going through live demos of automation setups or whatever the people want. And then I also launched my one-on-one accelerator, which is one-on-one 90-minute call with me. We go through strategy, set you up for success, see what you're doing in your business, see where we can automate some things, through content creation, or even if you have questions about AI tools that I've been using, and just kind of deep dive in and help you out a little there. So there's 2 new features. So the logic is when these get purchased, this is through WooCommerce, there's an auto email that comes into my inbox that will say new order or order received. I told Gemini, here we'll pop over now, that they need to check first off that confirmation or payment as received or success. So these are the instructions. I always recommend going out. You can just chat with it very basic, but once again, better input, you get better output, right? So when you're chatting with these agents, just give them really good instructions. They're gonna see first off, they're gonna be checking my inbox. And the only thing that's going to trigger them to take action is confirmation of payment successful, new order. I know when they come in, it just says you've got a new order. So technically all I really needed there was new order. Then it's going to extract the customer email from the billing, if there's a customer email in there, because these come from like no reply at WooCommerce. So you don't want it auto replying to that. So it's going to intelligently search the email for the email address, and then it's going to draft an email based on which product they chose. So if you chose the one-on-one accelerator, it'll send this with a link to my booking session, which I just showed you how to set up. And if you join the masterminds, it'll send you this auto email with the link to add this to the Google Meet. Let's test this out here live. So when you go into Zapier, you're gonna go over to agents, and you're gonna go new agent. Now you can use a template here, like an outreach agent, support email agent, or just do from scratch. We're just gonna go from blank. So let's cancel that. And what you do is you insert tools here. So this is where you have to link up tons of tools. So first off, you're gonna want to add your Gmail. Now, if you haven't added your Gmail, you gotta link it and give it permission. Zapier seems pretty safe and secure to me. Of course, it's gonna need access to your inbox to take action for you, but it's the same as having, maybe a personal assistant or assistant going into your files and inbox. You just gotta have trust. At some point, that's just how it is. So what you can do is you can create draft, and then from the draft, you can send the email. So you just click that, you'd be like advanced, you can let the agent do, or you can specify for them. I just let the agent do because it's pretty smart. And then you draft the email, and then what you do is you insert my instructions here and pop it in, and space it out nice. You can see there's part 1, search, 2, and then we got the logic, based off this email or this email. And then we have path A is the accelerator, and then you'll see here we have path B, and book your session, put the link in there. And then what you want to do is for path A at the bottom, this is where you add draft email. So it's drafts, and then you can add a trigger, same thing, add tool, Gmail, and we're gonna go to send email. So yeah, you can, if you want more control and you don't trust it, just do the draft. Don't add the send email in here, right? And you can do the same at the bottom of this workflow. So if it's path B, draft it, send it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a quick test on it here. Now what it's doing is it's gonna send it an unrelated email, which is like a support inquiry. And you'll see here, it's gonna be like, nothing needs to be done. There is nothing that triggered it because I said it needs to say new order or order received. So you can see here, the email does not need confirmation, so no action is needed. Perfect. That's great. Thumbs up. Now we're gonna go over here and I'm just gonna place a fake order. I get myself a coupon code, and I got a coupon code. So I went into the agent here and I'm gonna check the activity. So you can see what the test we did, it said this email is not a client purchase, so no onboarding action is needed. Now this is great even if you have any online course or anything where you're getting a customer on your site, or maybe they downloaded a free guide and that free guide is gonna trigger another follow auto email, or based off which product. So you can get really complex here. And let's just refresh. Oh, okay, you can see it's come in here. It's in progress now. Okay, sending a tailored follow-up because they chose the one-on-one AI accelerator. Okay, it says complete. So let's just see what it did here. The trigger, the order came in, and you can see it updated the subject line, put my copy in with my booking link. All right, it says complete. Let's go over to my personal email and look at that. It's already in there. Your next step, book your one-on-one. And look at this. From Nari Media, changed the thing, added my Google link. Let's see how it works. Perfect. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. And just like that, you can automate a few repetitive tasks, no more like waiting for things to come in. This is just very simple. I mean, we can get way more complex with this, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I got a lot more cool. I'm gonna do an outreach one next. That's gonna auto outreach to potential leads to help you get more sales. But yeah, stay tuned. Thanks so much.